Hey everybody, welcome to Cycles Day 6. We are in our first HIT day. So high intensity interval training, the idea is that you'll push your intensity high and then you'll let it recover a little bit so that we can push it high again. We're going to be doing Tabatas, which is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds through. And the only equipment that you'll need today, if you have access to it, is a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, then you are welcome to use a dumbbell. And I recently got a little bit heavier of a dumbbell, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to be using that today. It's a 24 kilogram instead of the 20. So going up by about 10 pounds. We'll see how it goes. All right, join me on your mat. Curl your toes under your hips. Let the bottoms of your feet stretch. Even if you're in shoes, totally fine. Extend your arms super far forward. Get your elbows up off the ground. Take a couple deep breaths. Gear up for the work ahead. And then we're going to go ahead and drive up into our downward facing dog. So we have a couple of rounds of work that instead of taking the break, we're actually going to push our intensity levels. So the 20 seconds is going to be a lower intensity heart rate push. So the first one is going to be jumping jacks. And then the 10 seconds instead of a break is actually going to be a burpee. So if you don't burpee, you can jump squat. If you don't jump squat, you can squat. If you want to take your break, you can take your break. You really can do whatever you want within the 10 seconds. Bring your body forward into that plank position and then drive back. Bring it forward and then back. Bring it forward. Grab deep in through that core. Push through the hands to engage your upper back. One more. Forward and back. This time we're going to take our left leg up outside our left hand. Let our back hip flexor open. Front hip open. Drive that leg back. And then the right leg forward. All right. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet, feet to hands. Hang over those legs a second. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Grab your left hand and pull to the side. Grab your right hand, pull to the side. All right, let's start that first round. So jumping jacks, and this is bothering me. The mat looks crooked in the, I might just have to let it go. I guess I'm more OCD than I realized. All right, we're going to start with jumping jacks and burpees. Remember, the burpees are up to you. Ready, set, and go. Only 10 seconds of the burpees, so go pretty fast. Might only get one or two. I actually like doing slower burpees myself and making sure that my form is super spot on. Okay, here we go. So all about that core contraction. Get your push up. And we're back to jumping jacks. Definitely getting into the muscle, but we're also really focused today. Burpees on getting that heart rate up. Jumping jacks. Stay strong and tight through the core. Lifted through the chest. Burpees. And back to jumping jacks. Off to a good start. Those jumping jacks can pace however you would like. Here we go. Burpees. Jumping jacks. We have 4 rounds to go, including this one. Burpees. Jumping jacks. Burpees. I've been able to get 3 per set. Hopefully I can sustain 2 sets to go. And burpees. Jumping jacks. Last round. Good warm-up round. Pushing that baseline heart rate. Burpees. Woo! And we made it. Good job. Good start. As I said. Okay, go ahead. Let's take a downward facing dog. Get our little recovery. Our next set are Mary Katherines, or jump lunges. So definitely heat up the legs a lot more. Go ahead and bring your body forward. Hold that plank position a second. So we're going to bring our legs, that heat a little more into it. This time for our 10 seconds, we're going to take our break. So find that high intensity so that you need your break for the 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. Ready, set, and start. So lunge and switch. I always find that it's a lot higher intensity for me if I can keep that full range on my back knee dropping down. Can't always keep it for all 8 rounds, but we're going to try to stay with it as long as we can. 3, 2, and go. Those knees are still lining up. Core still staying strong. And time. 3, 2, here we go. Time. Whew. Starting to get jello-y. 3, 2, here we go. Try not to let those knees fall in. Keep them out. Time. Toward that pinky toe. Right? They're going to want to fall in. Keep them out wide. 3, 2, 4 steps down. 4 to go. See what your mental capacity can help push you into. If you decide time that you want it, maybe you can keep pushing through. Whew. 3, 2, here we go. Time. Ready? And go. Find those glutes. Help support there. Time. Oh, not getting the same number, but trying to keep that range. 3, 2, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Time. Yeah. Good job, good job. Sit on your mat on your knees. Fantastic work. 2 rounds down. Pushing that heart rate. So good, so good. All right, push up and back into that downward facing dog. Or if you need to, stay in your child's pose. Keep flexion and heat in the core. Exhale, draw yourself forward. Bring those shoulders really far up over the wrists. Inhale, push back. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, push back. One more. Exhale, draw forward. And inhale, push back. Open those feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Little squat. Okay, we're going to go high knees for our 20. Our legs are going to feel very heavy. That's good. Don't worry really too much about how high the knees get. You can keep it more of a run in place. We want to keep those feet moving fast, but bring your knees up in front. And then our 10 seconds, we're going to work again with a squat thrust, okay? So back to our first work through. So 4 minutes of sustained work. Ready? And go. On those toes. Your legs will flush. Mine feel like noodles right now too. So your squat thrust is your burpee with no push-up. Otherwise, you can go back into a jump squat or a squat. Here we go. Back to our high knees. Use your core to pull those knees up high. Here we go. Use the belly. Pull those knees in. Time. High knees. Squat thrust. Back to high knees. We're halfway. We're driving that heart rate. Keep it up. Squat thrust. High knees. 3 to go. Come on. Tighten the core. Squat thrust. Keep the core to hold that pelvis stable. Shoulders drop over the wrist. High knees. Squat thrust. Last day. You got it. Squat thrust. Come on. Push through your break. Drive that high intensity. Time. Oh, one more. I thought that was it. I'm so sorry. Keep it going. Miscounted. I'm glad the timer does not lie. Whew. Here we go. This is our last one. Time. Whew. Whew. Nice job. Whew. Good, good. Enjoy that flying heart rate. Take a little stretch. Nicely done. Whew. All right. Next one is going to be our kettlebell swings. We will take our breaks. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. However, if you end up with a kettlebell or dumbbell and you can keep it going, feel free. I just set these with a group and they were a little bit scared by the heavy weights. So they all chose something a little lighter and sustained for the 4 minutes. So depending on what you have, feel free to sustain. All right, sweaty hands always make it a little tougher. But tough is great. That's our high intensity we're going for today. All right, kids, ready, set, and go. Drive through the heels. The nice thing and the good thing about a heavy bell is that it forces you to get behind it with your thrust. Hinge, thrust. Time. Set it down. Be in charge. Do not start the swing from your standing position. Go. Start it from the floor. And then you're going to set that bell back down in the same way you picked it up. Hold the belly strong. Pack into your back. Use those glutes. Stack at the top. Time. Recover. This is our interval. Take it and go. Your arms aren't doing anything except for staying packed into the back. There's our time in case you didn't hear. Packed into the back to support the shoulders and go. Time. 3, 2, and 1. Time. 3 to go. Go. Time. Stay in the moment. Stay centered on what's going on. 3, 2, and go. Time. 1 more. I'm not lying this time. I checked the timer. Ready? And go. Time. Woo. All right. Fantastic job. Take one leg forward, bend your other. We're going to stretch through that hamstring. We're going to do one more. Another combo set. Other leg. Stretch that hamstring. We're going to do jump squats and mountain climbers. So we're back to our sustained 4 minutes. We're going to take a little more time for recovery. I hope you need it like I do. That's a good sign. We were able to push to the capacity. Okay, 4 more minutes of work, and then we get to stretch. So jump squats, if you don't jump squat, you can just squat. Mountain climbers, if you don't mountain climb, you can just march. All right, ready, set, and go. Jump squats. So we're finding a push pace, yes, but find that pace you can sustain. Lining those knees and toes, belly pulling strong and tight. You can always take your 10 seconds to break if you need. And back. Don't forget to pull that core. Wrap it up. Same with your mountain climber. Find your plank position first. Then run those knees. And up. My hip flexors have been a little tight. Surprise, surprise. So I'm not pulling my knees super duper far. Here we go. And up. And time. You're just finding the pace that you can maintain. I'm getting tired too. Maybe things are moving a little slower. It's okay. Just try and keep the movement. Not much of a squat anymore. Don't worry about where you're not. Appreciate where you are. Right here, right now. Feel every repetition and appreciate it. Mountain climbers. And up. And down. Mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Final set. Come on. Keep your push. It's training day. High intensity. And down. We get to back off the next 2 days. So keep your push here. 2 and 1. Oh. Whew. Fantastic. Way to go. Start with your child's pose. Great recovery position. Just take note of your breath. Take note of your heart rate. And then come up to your hands and knees. And then all the way through. Keep your knees on the ground. Open the chest. Flex your glutes. Pull the chin back. See if you can keep your mouth closed. Settle. All right, bring your right leg forward to the right side of the mat. Nice and far forward. And then we're just going to shift the back foot left and right. That was fun. That was good. It's one of those. You're happy it's over. Think back over it. How did you feel in the moment? I'm working very hard these days and back to stay in the moment. It's easy for our mind to wander. What's coming next? How many rounds do I have to do? How many seconds left? There are a bunch of different tools in the toolbox for getting through. But sometimes it's good and healthy to just stay where you're at, not worry, be held by the unknown with your breath. All right, cross that foot over to the other side. Let's enjoy a pigeon. Just gently walk that back knee back to whatever point feels good for you. I hope that you are hitting every workout, even if it takes you 120 days. So this is a 60-day set. We do 5 days a week. Whew. For 3 months. So if it takes you 6 months, that's fine. You just see if you can maintain it, sustain it. Feel the energy and the health and the support of going in a cycle. So take your right hand, grab the back leg. Our lighter days have been super fun. It's kind of nice to not have that full stress on the body and on the mind. But moving the body, we're still building heat. I've still been sweating. Nice change up. Garage isn't quite as cold anymore. All right, release. And we're going to switch to that other side. Bring the left leg forward. Find other ways too, other avenues to educate yourself. Find someone with credibility to follow online. Try not to follow flashy absolutists. So anybody that promises something in 30, 60, 90 days or says they have the perfect plan, they probably don't. The perfect plan is the one that you will stick to. So feel free to reach out to me. I do health coaching. I'm in the midst of some right now. 12 weeks, 1 month. It's all about lifestyle, mental, and habit change. All right, toes come up, reach the chest forward. You can have goals, you can set up ideas, but without a plan, without visualizing the plan and seeing yourself carrying it out, it's going to be difficult to make happen. We set a low priority a lot of times on our health and fitness goals, especially if you give yourself a number like for 30 days or for 60 days or for 10 days. Sometimes those can be beneficial, but generally, especially starting in January, they are not. That's why New Year's resolutions don't last, is because, well, they kind of do in the sense of it's a New Year's resolution. You do it for the new year and then you're done once the year gets old. So if you want to set up change, take it very small, incrementally, and you have to realize that something else has to give. You have to make a sacrifice somewhere else. You can't add in health, you can't add in exercise, you can't add in nutritious meal plans without taking away from something else. Unless you're bored and you have extra hours in the day, which I personally do not. So much fun. I've been looking forward to this HIIT day. If you know me, I love lifting my weights. I love lifting heavy weights, of course, but there's something about a really good heart rate push HIIT session. Gets that sweat on, makes me feel very energized. That little dopamine hit that can get us through the rest of the day, feeling pretty much amazing. Hinge over your legs, feet a little bit wider than your hips. Grab both hands outside your left calf, stretch through that right side body, and then both hands outside your right calf, stretch through the left side body. Final note, we're only just a little over a week in. Maybe find somebody to join you in your journey to go through this series with you. It's a great time of year to get somebody on board. Doing things together usually ends up with many more benefits, not only adherence, but just mental and physical, psychological benefits as well. So find a friend, bring them along. I'll see you tomorrow.